Hello YouTube and welcome back to another Raging Reality reaction video where we're up to the second song in our album Assault Royale. And ladies and gentlemen, just let me know exactly what you think about the whole setting here. I want to hear your feedback because I don't know, I was pretty proud of it. Clearly, I was the only one who was proud of this. But you know what, it is what it is. And speaking of is what it is, we have got the second song from Oblivisacaris today, guys. Now, for those who don't quite remember my first reaction to Oblivisacaris, I described this song as like being in the middle of some kind of like a Scandinavian wilderness, or even just drifting down a river past. But I think it was, what did I say? Bernard Castle, up in Scotland. It had a beautiful, tranquil sense, like being at one with nature, particularly in a northern European sort of environment. And then somebody pointed out to me that Oblivisacaris were in fact an Australian group. Hey, you know what? I'm not complaining there either. Hey, imagine being stuck in the outback at the middle of night. You've got all of the sky to look at, and yeah, you may be worried that you might not survive until tomorrow morning, but admit it, that would be a sight, wouldn't it? Well, clearly I have some very, very strange travelling plans, that's for certain. But with all those being said and done, song number 2 from Oblivisacaris, Xenoflux. And no matter what the hell, whether or not the next 10 minutes are going to be terrible or just kind of okay, Oblivisacaris get my respect, because Xenoflux is an awesome name for a song. Prove me wrong, YouTube. So anyway, if you guys want to check out the original video for yourselves, links will all be in the description down below. Let's begin. Xenoflux in 3, 2, 1, and... sounds like so identical to Ghost Love score. Even if that wasn't their intention, I think Oblivisacaris have picked a really good influencer out of Ghost Love score, or even it's sort of like a cross between Nightwish and Manowar, purely in the sound department. Wow, think of it, guys. In nearly over 2,000 videos, that's the first time I've ever used sound department in a video. I think I've achieved like a lifelong ambition there. I was not ready for that. It went from... It's like... It went from Nightwish to friggin' Mushroom Head of all things in literally just under 2 minutes. I mean, I'm not complaining. I friggin' love Mushroom Head, but just I don't know what, because I would imagine like if groups like Stradivarius did this sort of song, they would keep one style and then just go with it for the rest of the song. I'm not exactly sure if we're going from a symphonic to a black metal sort of vibe is necessarily what I would have chose. If I was in charge of this, I'm not entirely sure if this would be the best decision in the world, but you know what? I'm enjoying it nonetheless, but I'm enjoying it more than I actually thought I would with this combination. Right, anyway, where was I? thank goodness for that, because who puts an ad when a song is just about to end? Capitalists, ladies and gentlemen. That's the sort of people who do that. Capitalists. Okay, so now that I feel as if like my soul has just slightly returned to my body, only for a fucking ad to literally put a giant fuck you shaped arrow in the middle of it, I think it's better now if we discussed exactly what has just taken place. That, ladies and gentlemen, was Xenoflux by Oblivisacaris. And guys, listen to me. There are certain songs in this world that want to make you feel good about yourself, but there are songs that also make you want to aspire to achieve, to become something greater than yourself. And there are multiple songs out there in this world that do the same thing without overtly being about, you know, encouragement. The Four Horsemen, for example, is a song that it's not really about wanting to make, you know, people, you know, better about themselves, but the song, it was one of the wonders of the world of metal music that you can't help but admire what they've actually managed to achieve. And listen, again, even for people who are not even fans of the Four Horsemen, you cannot deny what those guys are able to do. There are other songs as well that just make you take a step backwards and goes, what the hell? There's no way those guys could have done that. Examples of that include Eruption from Van Halen. I think we all know pretty much why. But then there's also cases like Tornado of Souls, or even A Tout Le Monde by Megadeth. Those some of the most inspired and one of the most powerful voices in all metal from Dave Mustaine. That guy, no word of a lie, and I've always been meaning to say this, but Dave has got one of the most... If you want to learn everything you want to know about metal to become as great as he is, look no further than Dave. There is nobody I would have looked up more to than Dave in what he's accomplished over the years, and especially in spite of literally his entire body deforming and twisting and turning in every direction. Because I've looked into a lot of the stuff that all of the injuries he's had over the years, involving his neck, involving throat cancer. Some of the things you can't even begin to comprehend. Xenoflux. Well, actually, I'll tell you, I'll give you one more example. Limelight by Rush. That song is definitely about, well, this idea that human beings are in actuality actors in a play, and we all play our part in life, and everybody is the main character in life. But with that being said, Xenoflux goes one and beyond, and there are multiple songs that do the same thing as well, but Xenoflux in particular has this idea of like, it's almost like a day in the life, if you were. First we wake up and it's perfection, a world apart, we are bright star and the I am, riding the tides, crux, astral grace, down silver locks to cosmic crossings, how far have I come? That's a very good point I want to raise there. How far have we all come? Where have we come from, and where are we going to? And this isn't in that sense of that thing I keep talking about, life and death, the only two definitives in life, because there are all other great things out there in this world that we can look forward to. And again, those sort of things kind of go without saying, but it's worth mentioning that it's possible. It's not through some destiny, it's not through some, you know, miracle of nature, it's not through some kind of like magic potion. The only person that can do us is ourselves to achieve our ultimate potential. But I think, and I'm generally curious as to right now as whether or not Oblivisacaris, some of them had like credentials, or some of them are just big fans of astrology, because they seem to be taking a very devout interest in just a few choice words like, as Saturn devours, rift fraught souls rapture rippling, watching from the portal of I bathe through woven soundscapes, the canvas unframed, cold celestial brilliance, circles of radiant motion. We weep to believe, where only dreams have witnessed beyond. It's really powerful stuff, and I love the part where Oblivisacaris were going into a death metal gravelly type voice, because it's almost like they're trying to put the fear of God into us, which isn't a bad step if you really want to cement your point. But then again, it also cemented another thing that I've actually never considered before: black metal. There is a human behind the voice in a black metal band, in a black metal song, and that voice can be the voice of an angel, but it just looks like an ogre from our perspective. But in reality, there's something beautiful behind it. And listening to a Oblivisacaris song is a lot like going on a journey. It's not just any journey, because we are not physically traveling anywhere. It's an out-of-body experience. That is what Oblivisacaris is, and there are no doubt dozens of bands that are also capable of taking us on journeys. It's just we haven't found our departure point. We haven't found the coach or the taxi that will lead us to our destination. And in life, you are free absolutely to choose whatever destination you want to go to. You've just got to know why it is you want to, what it is you want, and where do you want to go to, where do you go to seek inspiration. And as I've mentioned before, Xenoflux, it has Mushroom Head influences, it has Nightwish influences, and it has a touch of just a sprinkling of real life, the real world. I love this song, and it may only be our second Oblivisacaris song, but I save these for rather special occasions, and for our album Assault month, our Royale. I keep getting that. I keep not saying it properly. This was just really, really nice. It's nice to just take a step out of the world we live in and dream as big as this. Because, like I said, there are millions of songs that can inspire people, but there's only one person that can actually inspire us to do something about it, and that's us. Justify your quiddity, ladies and gentlemen, throughout the remainder of your lives. Find what it is you love and do it. Then people will say that you are in the right for trying to think that this is what you wanted and you had every right to do so. So anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed this reaction video. Please leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section down below. Let me know what you guys thought of Xenoflux by Oblivisacaris. Please also make sure to also like and subscribe to get daily notifications when my videos come out. And I hope to love you guys again in the next reaction video. Take care. Bye bye for now.